Meet Billy. This is my best friend. We've been friends for as long as I can remember, and he entertains me quite a bit. He's got funny jokes that I get. More importantly, he laughs at mine, which not many people do, so that's a good thing, right? I don't know if you've noticed, Billy has one critical flaw. He can't do much.
And that's why I am making an assistant that handles every Nettlesome activity. I totally didn't Google Nettlesome just to fit something into the end, but anyway, it's Athena for sure. Most of us at some point or the other have stared at Iron Man in awe, hoping that one day we get our own Jarvis or Edith or Friday.
Say, Jarvis, is it that time?
The house party protocol, sir?
Correct.
Some of us have happened to make this a reality. We have smart home systems that are just as smart today, but I can't spend that much. I am broke. Fortunately for me, I'm kinda smart. Or so I thought. Well, more on my stupidities later. Basically, for the first few devlogs, I will be creating something similar to Siri and Alexa. However, it's soon going to be able to interact with physical elements of my surroundings. And I want to do it for as cheap as possible. In the long run, I want to program this in a way that it learns from itself so that all the conversations we're having end up as training data and it can constantly learn from itself, it will constantly get better.
Wow!
The first step to starting this whole project was, of course, planning.
As if!
No, it wasn't planning. It was chaotically installing PyCharm, Python, and the other libraries, trying to set them up, failing miserably, watching a YouTube tutorial, even though I've done this like 6 times before. After watching a couple of tutorials, I found that I need to import speech recognition and PyTTSX3, and that was the first obstacle. It was hell. Why does Pi audio have to be such a pain? I struggled on it for half an hour, realized that there is the Google text-to-speech, GTTS. Did I say 3Ds? GTTS. Using these, I coded a basic template that does exactly what I needed to. I did like a quick if check, and I didn't really do much with it. I printed it out if it worked, and I had it speak it out if it worked, just to kind of test if the speech recognition is working, if the speech production is working. Surprisingly, after all of this happened, I organized my code.
Wait, for real?
For real.
I split it into files, I broke it down into simple chunks so that I can call certain functions again and again, like the speak function. After that, I put like intents and utterances in a JSON file. So now my Python script was looking at the JSON file, comparing it with each one. So I had to do a lot of weird, ugly little coding where it went into each
object and check alternate objects under the main object.
Okay, I have stopped making sense to myself right now, but it was weird and complex. Just take a look at it.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
Tell me if you have a better way to do it, because please, I need to learn how to do this. After all of this, I went into a little bit of planning, surprisingly. I don't normally do this, but I planned. I planned the features I want. Some of them were a little ambitious, stuff that probably won't happen. But you know what? I'm going to dump everything I can into there, see what all I can check off.
Check, and check.
It seems to be working so far, though. Then, oh my god, I can't start to explain how painful this was. Wake word detection. In stuff like JavaScript, you put a variable outside, you can use it inside methods, but you can't do that in Python. You have to say global. It took me half an hour to figure out that I need to put the word global, so it was hell. I kept trying to change the awake variable and access it from somewhere else, but it refused to let me do that, and it was actually really painful. After that, I had the script pick up on it when you said thank you.
You're welcome.
It tell me the time using date time. Then lastly, I added in weather, which was harder than I thought. I couldn't figure out the fact that I need to convert it to a string to be able to speak it. Eventually, I had a brainwave and I was like, shit, string. So yeah, eventful. I'd like to say so. Chaotic, very. Now you see why the channel is named what it is. The next time you drop by to see another devlog, let me tell you what you can expect. Knowing the random issues I've been running into may not happen, but let's see. I hope I can get the Google search, YouTube, Spotify thing set up. I wanted to be able to make jokes because I am sad, lonely, and I don't have friends, and I need a good laugh every once in a while before I spiral into depression. So
Emotional, damn it!
reminders, I am chaotic, as you could probably tell through this whole process. So I need something to like remind me. Oh yeah, I needed to be able to send messages because honestly, I'm lazy to open my phone and type out a message. So why not just like speak the message and let it do the rest for me?
Just